YouTube. I received some lights from Fern Howard from a nice chap called Dan. He sent me a number of lights for test and review. There is one that I want to do first, but before I do that, I have a little bit of work to do. I have to plasterboard the ceiling up here because I haven't got a ceiling. So I'm just going to put a bit of board up there and move the light over a little bit, and we will have a look at the light fitting. Well, I know I wouldn't make a great dry liner, but the board is up there nonetheless. And now it's time to select a light. Isn't it typical? You start work in a dark room and then your 30-watt LED cob decides to die. Doesn't it, Echo? Yes. Stupid bulb. Lamp, whatever. Right, so this is the Fern Howard FHB L795-B-OP Moonlight LED 10 watt. So it's a square-ish light fitting, 10 watt to replace your 16 watt fittings. Has a nice opal diffuser, which I prefer over the prismatic types for LED purposes, and underneath it has a little slot where you can put a screwdriver in, and inside you have a gear tray. The gear tray is fixed via 2 screws in here, which I've previously removed and forgot to put back in, holding the gear tray nice and straight and secure. The gear tray is sort of I can't explain it, it's like a metallic-y sort of gear tray, so dissipate the heat. I haven't actually counted the LEDs. The highest number on there I can see is actually 36. And I'm not going to do any calculations on the driver, because what I want to do is I want to wait until I get my nice bench power supply with my next YouTube paycheck. So I'm going to get a nice bench power supply so I can actually try and drive some of these gear trays off of DC, and see if there's get a few DC to DC converters to run these off of, say, 12 volt. So I'm going to wait until next time before I do that. But it is a nice little driver, 19 volts, 500 milliamps. So it might be very possible to run this off 12 volt, and we'll stuff the base full of 18650s. Anyway, we're going slightly off. The gear tray sits on these 2 pegs here. It gives you option for rear entry in the centre. It doesn't seem to have any markings or slots for doing a beezer box fixings, although you probably could, if you had a lid on the back, get proper beezer box fixings on the corners. Apart from that, you could probably come in pretty much any way you wanted on this fitting, and it is nice, a nice strong base made of a nice plastic, so when you drill it, it doesn't split. Some of the other fittings tend to be like made of a composite, so whenever you drill, it sort of splits and peels, and you can never get a nice hole. So I'm going to go indoors now, prepare this, drill it, put it on the ceiling, ready for the big turn on. So I'll see you shortly. Right, let's have our first switch on without the diffuser on. Whoa, that's definitely bright. Definitely bright, and you can see all of our rubbish down there. See how high it is. Anyway, I will have our second switch on with the diffuser on. Oh yes, that's much better. Almost there. Gonna fill some gaps. Still got the rest of the cupboard to paint. Still got the bottom shelf to paint. Nice. Very, very nice. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, comment and rate, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.